Hey there, when you play Apex Legends, do you like making the game unfun for literally everyone else while you mow them down? Well then I've got a legend for you. Rampart is capable of putting out higher DPS than any other legend in the game. Her turret should, in theory, be busted, but it isn't for some reason. Here's some data that I've meticulously collected. As you can see, the general Apex player base is garbage and has no idea how to use Rampart's turret, otherwise known as Sheila. So in this video, I'm going to explain to the best of my ability how to absolutely demolish your enemies in Apex Legends using Sheila. Rampart's turret is very strong. It deals 2,941 damage per clip with the 20% damage boost from her amped cover, and 2,422 damage per clip without the amped cover. The turret has 350 health and takes 1.25 seconds to wind up before firing. Essentially, the turret rewards players for using it in two specific ways. The first way to use it is by setting it up when you have a clear view of enemies who aren't paying attention to you. This situation will come up more often than you think. The second way to use it is by setting it up in an area prior to the arrival of your enemies. This is ideal for holding people out of the zone or holding choke points. The unfortunate thing about Sheila is that you need to be in one of the aforementioned situations when you're using her every single time, or you will probably die. In this clip, I had set up a turret in hopes of acting as the backline for my team, but I just got pushed from behind and deleted. I wasn't using Sheila to surprise anyone or hold any crucial area, so this was kind of a failure from the start. Now in Apex, third partying is obviously one of the dominant strategies. I've gotten a lot of my kills with Sheila from setting it up and shooting at people who are already fighting. Adding the turret to your arsenal of third party tech will lead to lots of easy kills. What about a more aggressive strategy? The best way to successfully be aggressive with Sheila relies on the use of doors. Because Sheila can shoot through these, setting up in front of a door that your enemies are hiding behind usually results in instant kills. I really like this strategy because despite Rampart being out for months now, players still seem to be clueless as to what you're doing. Now let's touch back on defensive play. There's a few tricks you can learn to catch people with Sheila pretty easily. It's important to play as the backline for your team. Let them run up and start engagements for you while you sit in the back in the turret and watch over them. To build on this backline strategy, use teammates as bait. Have them get to low health and run back to your turret setup. Enemies will blindly walk into Sheila due to over-aggression. Another thing to consider is that the turret is only loud when initially winding up or firing. Once the turret is fully wound up, it is much quieter. This means that if you know enemies will rotate into you from far away, you can wind up the turret long before they're nearby for a surprise bullet storm. Thanks for watching. I'll be uploading more Rampart content soon. Until then, be sure to check me out on my Twitch. I'm live most nights playing pretty much only Rampart. Alright, have a good one, guys.